Even when I'm not using my iPad, I can enjoy it. As you can see right now, a handful of Wicket and Pixie pictures are floating through. This is a feature that's built into the iPad, specifically when you're not using it. You're at the lock screen. So if I press the home button, you'll see that I have the slide to unlock feature, or this little button over there. It disappeared because I didn't actually tap it. But if I do tap it, then it falls back onto the plain old lock screen wallpaper. Really not much to see there. Tap it again. It is undoubtedly the best photo frame that I've ever had the pleasure of using. Look at that. Datalore. Haven't seen him in the chat room for ages. This is the origami transition, or I guess the grouping of transitions known as origami. If I exit out, and yes, my iPad password is 8888. It's just easier to key in that way. If I go into the picture frame options, I can choose the dissolve transition and choose to zoom in on faces and shuffle. I can choose all photos, albums, or specific events. So if I chose albums or events, see they're the Wicket and Pixie events, and that's good. Go ahead and turn her off. Now it's going to flip back and forth between the photos, only it's full screen. Absolutely stunning. I've reviewed digital photo frames in the past. This screen, despite it attracting fingerprints, is pretty amazing. Don't know if they've quite perfected the zoom in on face when it comes to dogs. Gotta love my puppies. Although they're not really puppies anymore. This is undoubtedly one of my favorite features about the iPad. Nothing really looks bad. And you notice that it cropped all the photos, even though it didn't quite accurately display faces. I can't expect too much, considering I've been extremely disappointed with other digital photo frames in the past. I'm going to go ahead and turn off the zoom in on faces. Toggle it again. There's a sketch I made of my two dogs, Wicket and Pixie. None of these photos or images look bad. The screen is absolutely stunning. And by the way, I have the brightness turned all the way down. So it would actually be brighter for me in person if I had it up. That was the second or third day that I think we had Wicket and Pixie and my foot. My email address, chris@perillo.com. If you'd like to drop me a line, I'd more than welcome any advice that you might have regarding the iPad, specifically apps on the iPad, or features on the iPad. You're more than welcome to join us in our community of geeks at geeks.perillo.com. Then, of course, we have a chat room as a part of a live video feed, as a matter of fact, and I'll get there in just a second. You can, too, if you head over to pocket.perillo.com on your iPhone, iPod Touch, or iPad. There we go. You can watch the live video feed that I'm using right now, including seeing that someone's falling asleep. Hey, it's not my job to entertain you. It's a big internet. Anyway, you're more than welcome to join us in the chat room. Typically talking tech, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week at live.perillo.com. We'll see you later.